All right, guys, welcome to my channel, guys. So more expositions are coming out from the Briggy cabinet. All right, ever since the Briggy team suspended Oge Nkere, too many expositions has come up. There was a conversation that happened between Van and the Attorney General of the Briggy cabinet. All right, this guy has been in some good relationship with Oge Nkere, and in the process there was a conversation that involved Van, and that conversation has now come to the public. What is the conversation? And it has to do with, the Attorney General saying that looking at the state of things, he is now conversing and talking to Oge Nkere, saying that looking at the state of things with Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is definitely going to go to jail with regards to, all he has been told when he traveled to Finland to in help of releasing or maybe knowing the situation of things with Simon Ekpa, that there was too many allegations, and because of that, he believes that Simon Ekpa was never going to come back. And then he also made a statement that Simon Ekpa was never going to come back. And because of that, with the way he looks when he met him, that Simon Ekpa, it seemed like he was having some mental issues. All right, I'm going to let you guys to actually listen to the conversation that was played. The private conversation is now being played in the public, where you can now hear everything that happened, and then you can judge from there. So this is some of the expositions that the Spirit of Biafra is currently opening and exposing to the Biafran people. And please don't forget to subscribe after watching to stay updated with more updates about Simon Ekpa and more.
I knew that something is wrong. Sorry, I knew that something is wrong. For the fact this guy is posting what is irrelevant is I knew that something. No. The guy is not doing anything.
Let me release one.
Let me release one. Release it.
Yeah. Do you know that he will be shocked to know that I know this now.
Okay.
For him to even insinuate that PM might be having mental breakdown, that he will not be capable mentally to handle what is going on, so that people should just think about negotiating on maybe, and he already concluded that the Finland will send PM to jail, and not only that, yes, listen, not only that, that PM will have a mental problem, so he will not be able to handle that position again. So that's why he's working directly with Oge Nkere. That's why he was calling him His Excellency. And when I did that program, it was through him that I came out to tell him, and I indirectly told him, I don't want you to do any program again and call Oge Nkere His Excellency. It's not as if His Excellency means anything to me, but I was addressing him because I know what he was going at. Don't address him as Your Excellency. Listen, don't address him as Excellency. We have only two Excellencies, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. And after I said that, if you have noticed, he never addressed him like that in public again, because he knew I told him the truth. And then they go to Washington, D.C. Oge Nkere is just... the truth is that we have fired a message to the Moran Global. If they want to work with Briggy, then they have to know that Oge Nkere is a rogue now. So it will be on a new terms. So if Oge Nkere now want to employ them and be paying them $10,000, that will be from his pocket, not from Biafra.
10,000.
Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, Raphael. I am happy for this thing you just released now, because 10,000 is a lot of money for someone who is not doing nothing.
Okay.
Sister, wait. I want to ask, because this thing now you just said, now I've not heard it before, and this is shocking.
It's shocking, my brother.
We paid $20,000 to our lawyer to get that bylaws authenticated.
$20,000
to have a trademark of it, so that law will be authentic anywhere you take it to. So with what Oge Nkere was trying to do by making himself president and try to take over Biafra, he wants to personalize everything to himself, including the bylaw. That's why you see some alias is representing Briggy and not a certain individual. And now that it is obvious that he is somebody that loves doing background checks. He did a background check on me even when I never knew it. This gentleman, this fine young man, you can see he's very handsome. Very handsome man. He did a background check on me when I never knew about it. And that's quite, commendable, because he's a good man. Elias is a good man. Believe me, he's a good man. And because I know he's a good man, and he has the interest of our Prime Minister at heart. the last time I checked. Before these things that are happening now started happening. So because I believe he has the interest of our Prime Minister at heart, I am going to now make a demand on him to please make a background check on Isaiah Harrison Anyogu.
Oh.
So this is open, this is public. Please make a background check. This video is going live on on X, it's going live on YouTube, it's going live on Facebook, it is going live everywhere. And I love you, Elias.
Hey!
I want you to make a background check, a critical background check on the man called Isaiah Harrison Anyogu, whom you know as Oge Nkere. Go, please make a background check, come back and let us know what you found. Let us know what you found, because the name Oge Nkere has been suspended and then removed from the office of the Prime Minister or of the APM by the CRC that your good friend, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, has given the authority to do so. And now you haven't been employed by the Prime Minister and not Oge Nkere, and not Isaiah Anyogu, aka Oge Nkere. You owe it a duty to the Prime Minister to do the right thing as far as the Prime Minister is concerned. So please, Mazi, you need to know the meaning of Mazi. When we call you Mazi in Biafra land, it means that we have respect for you. It means that we believe that you have a level of credibility that deserves that name. Mazi. We don't call a flefu. A flefu are idiots, liars, hypocrites. They are flefus. We don't call a flefus Mazi. When we discover that somebody is a flefu, we withdraw that Mazi from them. So we call you Mazi. I personally call you Mazi because I believe you have a level of credibility and integrity and sincerity. And that's why you will always want to have the back of Prime Minister, His Excellency, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. So because of that, I am sorry, I didn't make you know the reason why I blocked you. Now the reason is because I began to suspect some foul play. Now I want to pretend as if it never happened. So I am now openly asking you, please do a background check on the man Isaiah Harrison Anyogu. Please do that. If possible, let us know. If you don't want to let us know openly because of the respect maybe you want to have on him, let me know privately because you have my number. Please. And if you believe that what I'm saying is true and for the sake of integrity and credibility, you will do it. Because you did my own, you did a background check on me, go to work. Somebody in the comment section, can you please comment and say, Mazi Elias, go to work. Get to work, my brother. Get to work and do a very serious background check. You suggested in the cabinet that we put you in, and then help us, support us. You actually suggested for us.
Okay.
Because we invited you in that particular meeting. Not that you are part of the cabinet, but we invited you. For those that will go and misinterpret this now. He's not part of the cabinet, but we invited him into a meeting, and then he suggested that we should do background check. So please, that suggestion you gave, we need you to do it now, because when you get that suggestion, this same character, Isaiah Harrison Anyogu, you know, as Oge Nkere, is the one that rejected it. He said, no.
So this week,
okay.
I may change it so much. I think too much. I think deep. Now, John, I'm not struggle. I did not do myself. I cannot struggle.
Now struggle.
Struggle of what?
Okay.
Struggle of Biafra. Is a question.
Not the question. You have the answer.
Because I'm not a struggle. I didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to struggle at all. Struggle of what?
Struggle of good things.
From Ojuku.
Okay.
Ebu on the bay, Ebu. Abayano was like Ebu on the bay, Ebu. Abayana worried them as a Nandekano. Ebu, Emakwa life. Ndi lose grone. If it was a lanjima or to go. It's like an andong since every point Biafra. I can't go. I want to go. I can't.
Ah.
It's Okunina. And that's Biafra.
Who should be Biafra?
I don't know. Was that Biafra?
I don't know.
I ginger myself today.
Okay.
Kedifa will Biafra. Kedifa the meaning of Biafra. I don't know. I'm going to enjoy Mama say Biafra. This name Biafra. Oh, I'm today. I'm an uncle where I don't know. There's some people surprised.
You never see
but
something.
the men understand. I'm a normal and they may understand. And I'm gonna say this Biafra, this name Biafra. That this name Biafra. That's no one or something behind this name.
You.
Because this name a good really so much and too much. Still. Every day that we talk about it, we look to this point, everything will collapse. So now, I feel to them this kind of thing before. I'm shocked. At times, I'm going to say, what I would get a bag, I'll give you a bag I need. I audition. Now, this is Biafra. Yeah.
Oh! She's not sure.
Oh?
Why is she destroying things?
The name.
He said they should change the name.
This is Biafra. Almost also lies son.
Okay.
Ayazawa. What's this name?
Hey!
Only God is whom we go too much. Can they live up to today?
She's not sure.
Oh?
Why is she destroying things?
The name.
He said they should change the name.
This is Biafra. Almost also lies son.
Okay.
Ayazawa. What's this name?
Hey!
Only God is whom we go too much. Can they live up to today?
You see,
Guys, that you are angry that he sued them, maybe because of the money that is involved, and because of this, Ruby Nadi, who is her friend, is that's why you put her name as a signatory to Oge.
okay.
I put her name.
No, I'm bringing the other group were saying, because for the fact bringing cabinet members are not aware, apart from it was Oge who sued them, right?
Now, let me stop you 1 minute. You said that we were not happy that in fact, the most joyful moment for us was when we had it on social media. But we were very happy. I personally was so happy. If there's anybody that was not happy that person was sued, you know that person is enemy of what we are doing.
No, because that was Sonia Barawa, they were saying that, oh my goodness. You know,
If you hear it on social media, then you don't even know your words.
it's always good to come out to explain to their friends. Because,
Exactly.
you know, if you did not say this thing now, because I was not aware that you guys were not aware that.
Wait, let me explain to you. You need to get it very clear. We are the ones that, we as a cabinet, we set the motion that Ngozi must be sued. We have been mounting the pressure on him. He refused. You know the reason why he refused? Because he's afraid that Ngozi might counter-sue. Because of his cockroaches in his cupboard. And at the end of the day, because at that time our bylaws was not fully ready, and the lawyer have not fully looked at it and everything approved and signed and sealed everything. So he didn't have that fear of someone in a glass house throwing a stone. Didn't allow him to make that move.
That's it,
But
baby.
when everything was now settled, we have the jurisdiction to prove that Ngozi have no right to use Brady anymore. We have the permission of our Prime Minister that Ngozi have no right to use his name. All those things now backed up with the bylaw. Now, Oge Nkere, when he now decided to take that action that we have been putting pressure on him, he did not carry us along. He forgot that we are the ones that have been telling him, when are we going to sue Ngozi?
Hey!
I even commented one day on it. I said, we should be suing Ngozi like yesterday. Then when I now saw it, and in fact, the first people that notified us were the Zoom media.
Hey.
Zoom media was not saying Simon Ekpa sue Ngozi. But it was not Simon Ekpa that sued Ngozi, it is Biggie.
The Zoom leader.
We heard the wrong narrative from the media, and then we were not asking. But as at that time, I can now tell you guys that Oge Nkere have stopped attending our back meeting. So there's no way he would even come to tell us because he has refused coming to our meetings. So the only person that we have known is Amobi and maybe Sonia Barawa, who are his handbag, people who were working with. But the rest of us in the back, we did not know. But when we now got the news in the media, we were all happy. All the we said, thank God, it's a win-win. Even though he didn't tell us after he did it, we are happy that it is done. So I think finally he got it done, we are happy. Not to know that even him, he's even going to enter our own pot of soup because he has committed even more crimes than Ngozi did.
Hey!